Celebrating the end of slavery. This day, 159 years ago, more than 250,000 enslaved people in Texas learned they were free.
Now, a century and a half later, the day, now known as Juneteenth, is being celebrated by millions. All week celebrations and festivals have taken place across the region. This is a look at the Juneteenth Festival of the Carolinas event from over the weekend. Organizers took the opportunity to educate the community about the African American culture. Now, 3 years ago, June 19th was officially declared a federal holiday, meaning some workers are getting the day off.
Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young is joining us this morning to talk really about, Taylor, we know that there are going to be some businesses that are closed observing today.
Yeah, there are. So since this is a federal holiday, mostly banks, including the ones right here in Charlotte, as well as post offices, will be closed. So most of your restaurants, your big box stores, and your grocery stores will be open. But in the last 3 years, we have seen more private companies offering employees the day off. In a recent study conducted by Mercer, a national human resource and consulting firm, last year about 39% of private employers have turned Juneteenth into a paid holiday. That's up 6% from the year prior. Companies like Nike, Lyft, and Zillow are among those giving employees the day off. And while the list continues to grow every year, there is a push by human rights groups for more companies to take this day more seriously. I spoke with the president of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg NAACP. She says the reality is it's the Black community that's more likely to be scheduled to work today.
When you think about who the essential workers are, most of them are Black people or people of color. The people who need to be elevated and uplifted the most, the people who need the opportunity to take a day off, be with their families, and even have a day of rest. If nothing else, the pandemic exposed who the true essential workers are, and most of them look like me.
And Corinne went on to say that the majority of the workers that she's talking about here are low-income families that need the support the most.
Sorry there, Taylor. I think we were having a few mic issues there. If you could actually let our viewers know what you were saying after that soundbite ran there from the president.
Yeah, of course, what she was saying, she was talking about low-income families that really need the support the most. That's who she's talking about here, that, you know, not only just need a day off of work, but support from their companies and their neighbors, really.
And you spent a good amount of time talking with her. What is she hoping to see happen in workplaces here in the Queen City?
Yeah, so it's, again, so much more than just getting the day off to relax and celebrate. I mean, she really wants to see the Black community really thrive, and that means higher wages, it means better benefits, diversity in the workplace. And, you know, while we have come a long way in that 159 years. I mean, the data shows that Black families continue to earn less than their white counterparts. According to a survey by the U.S. Census Bureau in 2021, families with a white head of household made 10 times more wealth than families with a Black head of household. So, you know, Corinne says when it comes to equality, there is a long way to go here. But when I asked her, you know, how are you feeling looking towards the future? She said she is extremely helpful. And days like this do give her optimism that the Black community is being recognized here.